Hi, this is Kristy Moore. I've been selling real estate for 12 years. Our team of highly trained professionals, along with our marketing plan, has sold over 700 homes all over the DC market. And this is how we do it. Hi, this is Kristy, and today we are going to talk about how to effectively have a past client nurture campaign. So the first thing you want to remember about your past clients and getting referrals from your past client or repeat business is that you have to give them good service up front. Most people are not going to refer you business or come back to you if they don't feel as though you did a good job. So what exactly does that even mean? A lot of people, I think, define service in a lot of different ways. But the first thing is you have to be responsive. If you're taking a long time to get back to people, you're not on it, you're not going after it, you're not on top of things, they're going to consider that they're going to feel like you don't care about them and that you don't care about their particular transaction. The next thing is you want to make sure that you give them expert advice. So it's really important to guide people in an objective manner versus getting emotional with them throughout the deal. This is one of the most stressful things that people will ever do in their lives. And it's important that you are their advocate as well as their sounding board and an objective advisor. Lastly, you want to make sure that you are contacting them after the sale. The reason is because most people don't use the same agent that they used the last time because they never call them again. And again, that makes them feel like you don't care about them. So at closing, we always give people a gift and we make it a celebration. We give them all types of gifts. The more personalized, the better. You can do a standard gift that you give everyone and then add in personalized pieces. So let's say that you give people a Cutco knife as their closing gift. Then it's really good idea to build a gift basket around it with their favorite things. If you know that they like cheese or they're into certain wine or drink, then you want to add that to the gift as well. Like I said, the more customized, the better. We've even gotten people engraved tequila bottles when they sold an investment property that was a super headache and engraved it with no more headaches. And people loved it. So it's really important that you really, truly take the time to be thoughtful with your gift giving. And then after the sale, you follow up with them. Make sure that they got their funds, make sure that there aren't any loose ends. If they are doing a rent back or there's some type of deposit you have to follow up on, make sure that after the sale, all of the loose ends are tied up and you make sure that they're happy. Then from there, you put them onto a past client campaign. So our past client campaign consists of many moving parts. So if they're a buyer, we put them on a market report for the house that they bought so they get updates on the sales in their neighborhood. If they're a seller and they still live in the area, we will put them, and they bought another house, we'll put them on a market snapshot, or we'll just put them on our monthly newsletter. So we reach them once a month with our monthly newsletter. We also send them emails about properties that they're interested in, whether it's sales in their area or if they're looking to possibly purchase in the future. We also do 4 events a year. So those 4 events are 2 parties and then 2 giveaways. So our 2 parties are big events. We try to do something really cool. Since we're in DC, there's lots of neat stuff that we can do. So we try to do touristy stuff that they wouldn't normally do, as well as interesting things like wine tours or haunted houses or farm events or carnivals, things that they wouldn't normally do in their everyday life. We try to make it really memorable when we're doing an event. And then the giveaways, we do the chocolates for Valentine's Day and we do the pie giveaways for Thanksgiving. So that's 4 more touches in addition to the monthly newsletter. So right there, you're already at 16 touches. Also, when you throw events, you're calling them, texting them, and emailing them. So it's a great way to catch up with them. It's a great reason to call them. So you're not just calling them asking for referrals or asking for business. So then you get an additional 3 touches per event. So that's another 12 touches. So now you're already up to your 33 touch as far as keeping in touch with your clients. We also do raffles and giveaways. So sometimes if we have a VIP client event, we'll have them send us referrals or we'll enter them into drawings if they can come to the event. So that way we're keeping in touch with them after the events as well. So it's really important that you're constantly connecting with your top people separately. So for instance, take them to lunch, meet with them for coffee, take them for drinks. Just constantly stay in touch with the people that refer you business, do business with you consistently, and make sure that they know how important they are and know that they're appreciated. You never want to underestimate the value of appreciation, especially in today's day. Most people need to feel appreciated. So if people are sending you referrals and they're sending you clients or they're doing repeat business with you, then you want to make sure that you're showing your appreciation, whether it's through gifts or acts of service or just sending them a note. We always send gifts when people send us referrals because we want to make sure that they know that it's appreciated. And they always tell us it's not necessary, but then they keep sending us referrals, so we know that they like what we send them. And most people love food, so you can never really go wrong with that. But while you're working with your clients, it's important to listen. Listen to what they're interested in. Listen to what their outside interests are, what they do for a living, what they like to eat, what they like to drink. So that way, when you do give them gifts, you can be more personalized in your approach. So if somebody's an outdoors person, giving them an REI gift card is very different for that person than somebody that's a foodie that really just wants to go to a restaurant and eat. So it's really important that you know what it is that they're interested in throughout the process. And I'm always asking people and trying to get that information out of them while we're going through the process anyway, because I think it's really important and it does show that you care. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, feel free to call, text, or email me.